now to a perfect movie coming out just in time for Mother's Day. It's a Garry Marshall film appropriately titled Mother's Day, and in it, Oscar-nominated actress Kate Hudson plays Jessie, a young mom and a wife, keeping a lot of secrets.
Dad? Are supposed to be in Texas.
Yeah, but I lied.
Hello, Kate. How are you?
I'm so good.
It's nice when we run a clip and you're sitting here going, "That was so much fun."
It was so fun. You know, it was funny when I was shooting it. I realized I hadn't done a comedy like that in a really long time, and I love it. I love doing it, and we have so much fun. And when you work with people like Margot, you're just like, it's just awesome.
Well, talk about the cast a little bit here.
Fantastic. I mean, it's Garry. Garry, you can't, nobody says no to Garry Marshall.
He picks up the phone and everybody says yes. So in this, you've got
Jenny Aniston and Julia Roberts and Jason Sudeikis and Margot Martindale and Robert Pine, actually, who plays my dad, is Chris Pine's dad.
And I mentioned in the intro that Jessie has a lot of secrets.
Yeah.
Without giving anything away, can you give me a hint as to what kind of secrets we're talking about?
Well, she went against her family's wishes and married a man that they weren't necessarily happy with. So it sort of deals with the interracial relationships in a Garry Marshall way, which is kind of with hope and optimism that families can work those things out. And then the same thing with my sister, who married a woman. She's gay, and they just don't know.
It's a complicated family.
Yeah, they just
Secrets
don't know.
are complicated, by the way.
Well, I think families are complicated. You know, I think, and Garry does such a great job with that. Life is complicated sometimes if you choose to make it complicated.
Were you a secret keeper as a kid?
No, you don't. No, my mom is my great confidant.
You told her everything?
I pretty much do tell my mom everything. It's vice versa. Look, unfortunately or fortunately, our family is very open. So there's some things that we don't necessarily want to know about each other, but everything's out on the table in our family. So no secret.
You spent time on movie sets with your mom when you were younger,
including Overbard, which is a Garry Marshall movie.
That's right.
Yeah. So I was 7 when I first met Garry.
Is it now odd to have your kids on a movie set with you?
It's kind of great. I mean, I think when they're young, it's boring. You know, when they're Bing's age, it's boring. But Ryder right now is at an age where I'm watching him love being on a movie set. You know, and it goes either way. You either get into that whole world, because it's not fun unless you really love the world of make-believe and you are a storyteller in your head and you start to recognize how you're making the story. And I get to watch Ryder now sort of fall in love with
figuring it out.
Yeah, and what it is to be on a set. You know, it's very cool.
Before I let you go, you had a birthday this weekend.
I did.
Threw a little party. Did you call it a hot mess party, or did someone else label it?
It's an annual hot mess party.
Oh, okay, it's the hot mess party?
Yeah, why not? Because sometimes you just got to be a hot mess.
I got to get invited to the hot mess party one time.
Well, that was a meditation that we did, but yeah, no, it was fun, you know, and it's even more fun when everybody commits to being a hot mess, because then you have a great time.
Happy birthday, belatedly.
Thank you.
It's always good to have you here. Mother's Day, by the way, hits theaters tomorrow.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.